Boy, do we have a lot to do today. As you know, we are getting ready to go out to the 127 yard sale, and we have switched up the vehicles that we're actually going to go out there with, which is a big deal considering we hope to buy a whole bunch of stuff. So the package came in today for the good old Jeep right here. We're going to go ahead and actually put that on the Jeep here in a little bit. But right now, what we have to do is go to the storage unit. We're actually meeting somebody. Kaylee has another sale, local sale for some wicker stuff. I'm telling you, the wicker stuff sells like hotcakes around here. We're actually gonna load up the Jeep and the Tahoe full of things that I have already listed like a lot in the last week, getting ready for the week that we're leaving, if that makes any sense. We have a whole bunch of listings up. We're gonna go ahead and custom SKU all of that and then pull some orders that have sold. Then we're gonna come back and get the Jeep outfitted to leave. The next couple of videos are gonna be us like everyday operation, getting ready to go on a big yard sale trip, because we like to plan ahead and know exactly like what thrift stores we're stopping at and everything like that for time management. And especially with the dog, we got to pick up a couple more things for the cameras. We got to pick up a hard drive for the computer, like an external hard drive, and a Bluetooth thermometer, because Willow will actually be in the Jeep most of the time. And we're gonna make sure we can have a Bluetooth thermometer in there, because on the other channel, we got beat up in the comments a lot about us not knowing the temperature inside the car, even with the AC on and with it running. But this year, I have a solution that I'll be able to have it on my phone to show everybody. But what we're gonna do, head over to the store. Out at the storage unit, got a lot to do. It is warm out today. I think I sweat more than the average human, because it's really not that hot and I'm sweating like crazy. We have a ton of stuff to go custom SKU, and we will show you what we're gonna sell locally for. How much are you selling those things for? $20, which wouldn't be bad, because they're gonna also give us some more room in the storage units. We'll go see what that is. Open up both storage units, turn some lights on, and get to work. Main mission of the day is obviously sell these two guys, $10 a piece. That ain't too shabby. Then, like in the other video, we were trying to get this on the Jeep. So what we're gonna have to do, it's already going on like 4 or 5 o'clock, because I was editing for about 5 hours this morning. We didn't go yard sailing. So I got a whole bunch of editing in, but this has got to get on the Jeep today, because if it does not fit, we have to then go to either Harbor Freight or start looking around at four-wheel drive shops to see if we can get an extension or something so it clears the tire. We're also going to pick up the big box to take it home. So that is on the agenda today. There's just a lot to do when you own your own business. And I really didn't notice that until like this business. It is like there's so much to do every day. People always ask, how do you get a lot done? We just work, I feel like, every day. But we're going to go ahead and get this stuff done and pull some orders.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to fill out our sheet for our booth. And it does not look organized, I know, but with my organization, I do know where everything is. I know that sounds awful, but what I'm doing is the stuff that's over here. I have some stuff over at the house that I've already put on the sheet, but the stuff over here, I wasn't sure what we had. So I'm gonna go through and get tags for all of the stuff that I wanna put in the booth, and then we'll take it over to the house. This guy's gonna be in there. And then I'm gonna take it over to the house, so that way when we get our tags ready, we can go ahead and add this stuff to the booth.
At the storage unit, we have not that many sales, like we said. These next couple of videos is actually gonna be like more day-to-day what we do prior to getting ready to a very long road trip, but pulling orders is one of them. So $77 for that box. And in that box is 22 pounds of jewelry that you didn't use, right? So we
It
just
was like
sold
broken
and just stuff that people can use. So a Paddock Bay silk shirt sold for $9.25. We sold a nice Ryobi charger, $29.99 for that. A Chef's Dexter knife, very nice knife here. Dexter, if it has, this isn't a full through tang, it's like more of a mid tang or whatever it's called. But very nice knife. This is how we pack them. Then we'll also pack them in a bigger box. So for $45 plus shipping on that one. This is a piece to a shotgun. Sold for $35 plus shipping. Only one golf club. So I'm telling you right now, we're running out of them. This golf club is a pretty nice one. Ben Hogan sand wedge. Sold for $19 plus shipping. A VHS sold. Born on the 4th of July. Sold for $5 plus shipping. 15 bucks for this little guy right here. He's a little Lennox Fall Bounty round cover casserole dish. And then 2 pots sold that were Revereware copper bottom. One is 2 quart and one is 1.5 quart. Sold for $29 plus shipping. That is it. What we're going to do now Just go over to the other storage unit, get that gigantic box that's absolutely buried, but we got to get that home and a little basket home, and then go put the hitch on the Jeep to see if any of this actually works out. Because if this doesn't work out, you'll see us again going somewhere to trying to find a basket with an extension on it. So, boy, she is wedged in here like you would not believe. You won't put these on the Jeep, right? Heading out to the 127. Steer out of our way. Get it? No? All right, this is the box. We just got to get it out. So once we get it out, we'll show you how we fit it on there. We did it last year, but we're probably going to need your help because this is going to avalanche about 400 pounds of fireman gear on this thing. All right, so we got the Jeep home, got Tahoe home, and we're only doing one piece of this today because it's not crucial that we have the lights, correct? I wouldn't think. This is the only part that is going to go on the Jeep today, which should go just fairly easy up under the bumper. This should actually be the light switches and all that stuff, or for, you know, like trailer and stuff. All right, zip ties. You know it's good quality when it comes to a whole bunch of zip ties. And then that's just to the lights, but we'll do that when we get the trailer. That is not the pressing issue. The pressing issue is definitely going to be, oh, they give you a little Jeep thing? What is this? Oh, it's this Quadrotech. All right, so we're gonna get this thing under here. It shouldn't be that hard. And then again, I've said that in the past in my life, and it's been pretty difficult. Okay, no, that's pretty easy. So that should slip. Just take this thing out of here, bolt her up. Pretty heavy duty. It says it has a tongue weight of 350 pounds, which ain't a lot. Like, you're not packing like a ton of stuff in it, you know? Like, because that weighs 50 pounds, so you only have probably 300 pounds, but it has a tow weight of 3,500 pounds. So that's actually not bad for this vehicle. The Tahoe has a 9,000 pound tow rating, so it is considerably smaller, but it shouldn't take that long. And then the big question is the box gonna hit the tire? Because you know how it is in life, you know it's gonna be like a half an inch too big. Quality of stuff nowadays is, because this wasn't that cheap. I think it was like 175 bucks or 100 bucks, I forget. But there's a big curve, as you can tell. And then whoever shipped it, see that big old white, mark right there? It took one nasty hit to the side of it and actually bent that in. And it was sent by FedEx. Well, I mean, since this is a vlog also about eBay, have you seen the warning labels on FedEx and UPS on eBay and Pirate Ship?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me explain it to you then. If you drop your stuff off now at FedEx to like the USPS, they actually just seize it and throw it away, or seize it. The people don't come and pick it up anymore. There's warnings on eBay that says it, and also warnings on Pirate Ship, because what we do, we use something called, what is it, Safe Saver or Ship Saver or something, which uses UPS and USPS working together, but you have to drop it off at UPS if you do that. If you drop it off at the post office, it literally states as a warning, they will not send your package. You'll be responsible for it, and then they keep your package. They don't like keep it to and take it to their house and give it to their grandma or something.
Sure.
I'm sure it gets seized and then it gets put up for auction as lost mail. But just as a good warning, because it is in there. But what we're gonna do is take this old hammer and see if I can straighten it out, because it is, as you can tell, I mean, it's probably smashed in what, a quarter of an inch to an inch?
Yeah.
No, probably about half an inch. So we'll see if we can get this thing to work out. I'm sure I have faith in myself in this hammer. 3 swings of the old hammer. It might have to come out a little bit more, because we're gonna see how big your frame is here. Oh, no, we got plenty of room. We got so much room, it ain't even funny. So much. 5 minutes later, she's already on there. They weren't lying when they said easy installation. All right, lift with your back in a motion like that. That's good. All right, here we go. There's a line hole in here. A hole, there's a line. Maybe if you could push it in. Teamwork is the dream work. People always ask.
Is that too much?
I have no idea. Maybe here, you get under there with the camera and tell me where the hole is.
A little bit more. There you go.
Is that it?
Yep.
Check it out. It's perfect.
Nice.
And actually, you might even be, now you're not going to be able to open the back gate though with it on. But
that would have been way too perfect.
Yeah, that would have been way too perfect if you could open the back gate. That's just not going to happen, because you can't really
But we won't need to open the back gate because Willow is going
in the front,
right behind the driver's seat.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do next. But, so this is gonna be our way we're rolling. And actually, as I remember, this was pretty small back here, right? Because you technically, don't you agree?
Yeah.
I mean, if you take a look right here, you could put another bin here.
Mm-hmm.
So we could go to Home Depot,
measure
out another
out.
bin, and you would talk about another bin, another nice waterproof bin there. So that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And like I said,
And the bag looks like it'll fit too.
yeah,
The
did you
bag
buy
that
the
I
bag?
ordered?
All right,
Yeah.
good. Because Kayla also last night was thinking about other ways to, just strap as much on this Jeep as possible. And there's a bag that goes over here that's water resistant. We can put our fishing gear in it. We really put anything in it that we need. That looks like it would probably stick out to about here, which will be good. And then also on the inside, you bought saddlebags that go on the roll bars.
Yep.
So what we're gonna do next is get more room in the Jeep. We're gonna go ahead, take this off, store this in there, and then take the back seats out to see if Willow's kennel fits in there. It takes, what is that noise? Are we under attack? That looks like Independence Day, doesn't it? With the UFO. Y'all know the movie. And so what we're gonna do is go ahead and do that because it really does take some planning. We just don't jump in the car and go to these long yard sales and make, 10 videos. A lot of it is a lot of planning that we have to make sure we have ready to go because you're out there on the road. You want to make sure you just have enough space to do it since we're taking a smaller car. I think this is perfect. The Jeep ain't gonna have a problem moving this. It's, 350 pounds on the tongue. We won't even get near 350. And this is water, it was water resistant at one time. What is that? The old water juice slots coming out. We might have to put waterproof bags in here.
Yeah.
But this has a lot of room. And it also locks. It's lockable. Come in here. I can put you in here. Take how much room is in there. Man, that's 50 to 1,000 pairs of shoes or Rock Revival jeans or anything.
Anything.
The stuff that we find out in Tennessee, we're getting excited about. We're in the car again.
At least we're not in the tree.
At least we're not in the tree. What movie is that from, everybody? Somebody knows. Is that a 19? Would it be another 18? That's an 18. Sweet. I don't have an 18. I'm gonna have to go find an 18 deep socket because I'm not gonna be able to move that. So it looks like, just confirming, you have no type of airbag, right? Back here? Because I start popping these seats out, start disrupting airbags.
I would think it would have a
Hello, is there an airbag in here? It should say it.
would it have a cord?
That's pretty nice, yeah. If you would grab that side. Oh, it's not one big piece. Boy, I'm confused.
It's hard to do it, filming it and doing that. Okay. Ooh. Lorelai needs cleaned. Oh, if you guys didn't know, that is the name for the Jeep. She is Lorelai. I don't think we shared that.
We didn't. Who knows what that's from?
Yeah, who knows what that's from. So we got a Ziploc bag, so that way we can
Lose the Ziploc bag.
lose the Ziploc bag
so
and
then
lose
we lose
the
them all
bolt.
together, What fun is just losing one when you can lose all of them? Because we'll say,
Where's that bag at?
where's that bag at? These things are heavy. Moving on. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Is that right? And they have so much factory Loctite on these things. Here, take this nice thing out. Hey everybody! How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're watching this in a nice cool area. I think everything is disconnected to the point where it should lift and move. See that? That's what I'm worried about. Is this. I'm almost tempted, and I'm thinking if I can get this bolt off of there, this one right here,
Yeah,
take that bolt out, take this pin out, separate
I agree.
Marty from
Frank.
separate them, and that'd be pretty good to go.
So we are headed to the storage unit.
You don't have your passenger seatbelt on.
We're riding through the neighborhood.
Well, you
We're
can't.
not on the road
It
yet.
doesn't matter. South Carolina state law states that anybody under something has to be wearing a seatbelt.
Jeez.
That's cop knowledge for everybody if they needed it.
Does everybody want to see my first duck that I've ever got for my Jeep? I was at the beach actually too, so this was really cute. We got the seats all unhooked and we are on our way to the storage unit to drop them off.
Yep, and then after that, we always get asked, how do you do this? How in the world do you guys get so much done throughout the day, right? That's probably one of our biggest questions ever. When we went to the meet and greet, a lot of people were like, we can't believe how much you get done throughout the day. Teamwork.
Yeah.
We do everything together, like literally everything. There's very few things throughout the day that we do not do together. But as somebody said somewhere, that I remember the quote, but I don't remember who said it, it's much easier carrying a couch with two people.
Yes.
Right? And that's how kind of how our days work. Same sweaty shirt, same day, different cart. All we're gonna do is go ahead and get those out of there, put them in the storage unit and see how much room that actually, I think it's gonna have a ton of room left. Also, we just sold these. They are film cuts. You got these for free out of a box, didn't you? Remember a long time ago?
Yeah.
They're the film holders. They sold for $25. Another thing, free boxes, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace free. There's a ton of ways to make money. We made 25 bucks for literally just picking these up, putting them online. Back at the house and trying to beat the storm, but we did have a snafu. We actually got the seats out, and underneath the seats was so many dried like french fries and food and like stuff that has been melted. So we were like, that ain't no good. So we actually had to take all of this out, all of the carpet, and then clean the carpet underneath of it, make sure all that stuff is good to go. And now it's clean in here, which is nice. Her kennel fits in here absolutely perfectly. There are air vents right there, which will be right on her so she can stay cool. It's much bigger than we thought, but we can't go any smaller with a kennel. This is the smallest kennel that she's comfortable in. So this is just going to have to work, and we're gonna have to pack light because right here, this area and the area over there is going to be the only area where we can actually put our personal items, because then the whole back of the Jeep, the big black container, and then we're gonna probably tomorrow's Sunday, so it's church, but the day after, Monday, go get another one of those containers and then have more storage on the back. And then we do have the saddlebags coming in hopefully very quickly. We'll show you guys that in another video, but this is it. We got a lot done today, and I always say teamwork is the dream work. The only reason that we get so much done is because of each other helping each other out. So appreciate everybody who watches. Hope you enjoy these vlogs on these daily things, because we're actually going to be vlogging all the way out to where we're going and then all the way back. So we actually might be gone as long as 2 weeks. We don't know yet, but we are happy to take you all along with us. We'll see you on the next one.